Hey everyone. Tomorrow I'll be live drawing at an event sponsored by Pentel. It's in a bookshop in Switzerland. Bookshop slash, drawing material store. I really appreciate these types of drawing live events. Usually they're quite fun. It's always a chance, to speak to people about drawing, speak to people about, all kinds of stuff related to art. People really like, to just come to these events and talk a bit about drawing. Like I said, the event for tomorrow is sponsored by Pentel. The pitch is always just draw with the materials provided by the company, by Pentel in this case. Talk a lot about the materials themselves, what it is that they do. What can you draw with it, what can you not draw with it. Essentially talk about drawing and also draw a lot. And usually these types of events with drawing companies that make drawing materials, they usually last all day. I can only do them on Saturday, or Sundays as well, but commerce is closed in Switzerland on Sundays, so only Saturdays is when I can do these types of events. For Pentel, I'm actually quite comfortable speaking about their drawing materials. It's probably the type of material that I feel the most comfortable speaking about. Their range of stuff that they have. I also have a lot of stuff that is only available in Japan, in the Japanese domestic market. It's stuff that actually doesn't cross over to Europe, or slowly makes its way to Europe. So yeah, I'm quite comfortable speaking about and drawing with stuff from Pentel. This video will just be to essentially show you preparations. How is it that I approach an event like this? How I prepare my bag as well. That's a good one as well. Yeah, what are the expectations in regard to to the event itself? So yeah, I thought it would be cool to show you guys. Also a bit of a different type of content, but still related to art. So just let's go. Let's prepare the bag. So first we have this is where I draw usually. This is what I'm working on currently. So of course, for an event where you're going to be drawing live, it's important that you practice, right? So this is where I'm currently working on. Couple of sketches here just to practice. I don't have a whole lot of time to draw, so it's important for me to stay fresh. This one I also have, but this one is old. I did like 3 weeks ago, so it's completely irrelevant. But it is practice. It is practice. It's something that it helps you ensure that you remain focused and that your drawing skills are up there. Everyone likes to know how I support what's my tripod actually. So this is my tripod for drawing illustration, but I put my cell phone here, but it's completely irrelevant to the event. The Pentel brochure. I did forget to say this is an event for Pentel Switzerland, so the content is in French. But yeah, essentially this is what I'm going to be working with tomorrow. The focus really is going to be not on these two. These are the metallic and the milky brush. Focus is going to be on this one, which is the sign pen. Though I use this one mostly for writing. The sign pen artist, I don't think it's going to be a focus tomorrow. And yeah, and they should definitely let me have one of my drawings here. Yeah, that's an idea maybe. Yeah, I should pitch to them, it would be cool. Yeah, but this one is going to be a focus for tomorrow. And of course, the color brush, definitely the main focus for tomorrow, the color brush itself. Everyone loves it. Best brush in the business. Brush with an ink barrel, because the best brush in the business currently, I do have to say, is of course So the post office actually rang while I was recording, so let's get back to it. As I was saying, best brush with an ink barrel right now is this one. It's the color brush, but currently the best brush in the market, no longer in the market, But the best brush without an ink barrel attached to it is, of course, can the camera focus? Yeah, it's the Olivia brush. Thank you everyone who got a sample of it. We did sell all of them, but I do have more. So maybe in around 1 to 2 months we will do one more launch. But let's get back to the Pentel video. Of course, there's also the permanent color brush. The ink is much more in this model is much more thick. It's a thicker ink compared to this one, so I do prefer how much more fluid the ink on this one is compared to the permanent. But because it's waterproof, you know, it has to be that way in a way. If they were able to somehow make this brush with these color options, waterproof and retain the characteristics of the ink, it would be great. I've also been asked to focus on the aqua brush. Essentially, it's a brush where you put some water on it, so that's cool, right? And also the pocket brush, you know, everyone's favorites, the pocket brush, which essentially is the pocket brush is this brush in a different style body. That's it. You know, but the body is heavier. This one, it's much more pocketable. It's a pocket version. I like this one. I think it's everyone's. You go to the shop, you see, oh, this is the Pentel brush. This and this one. They're like, you know, the main products. And of course, I've also been asked to focus on the Pentel point liner. Which is I really like the point liner, and we can go through it in a bit. But yeah, I've been asked to focus on this stuff, on these materials by Pentel. And yeah, Pentel, they always have treated me right. So what is it that I'll take for tomorrow? First, I'll take a couple of my cards. There's always someone who wants to reach out, ask for a commission, whatever. People never reach out, but they always ask, you know, hey, can I reach out for a commission to you? Also, for the sake of demonstration, I'll be taking a couple of my drawings. So here, for example, is my Mont Blanc sketchbook right now. And it's quite an interesting piece to collection of drawings. This is the actual book, so I have to be very careful with it. This is what you can do with the Pentel fine liner. So this is what you can do, right, to anyone who's interested in the store. So I grab a Pentel fine liner. It's actually called a point liner, so yeah, I'm terminated from the job. But yeah, this is what you can do with a Pentel point liner. So you can draw this, right? Let's focus. You know, you can draw this stuff. If you're interested in drawing this type of stuff. Here's wife. Yeah, you can do some great stuff with it. With the point liner. So definitely we will be drawing a bit tomorrow using the point liner, and I'll be showcasing, you know, this book to anyone who wants to pick it up to see some drawings. Yeah, you can see you can get some great details using the point liner. So yeah, gonna take this. Gonna take my card. I'm not going to take the Olivia brush. That's not the prompt for tomorrow. So I'm going to take as well. So usually in these types of events for drawing, the materials for me to draw are already there. I don't have to bring anything with me. I do prefer to bring some things with me just in case. It has happened before with other events not related to Pentel that I've been given material for that other people have used already, either not working correctly, and it's part of the demo stations that they have for customers. So I do prefer always to bring my own stuff just in case. Some of these Pentel brushes, I've been with them for quite some time. Yeah, and they are still lasting. I only switched the ink barrel, for example, and they still work beautifully. And they have, because they're older, they have a bit more, well, they will have some more character in the lines. So that's great as well. So I do bring my own stuff. So yeah. So for example, I will definitely be bringing my old reliable black pen. So this goes here. I will be bringing a couple of point liners. A 0.5, which is the 0.3, 0.0.5, which is the second smallest, 0.1, what else? And another one which is the 0.3. So I'll just bring these with me, they don't occupy a lot of weight. So these stay here, right? I will also be bringing two of my favorite color, which is steel blue. I really like the color, so I'll be taking this as well. Do I need anything from here? So this is where I store all my materials. My Kim Jong-gi poster. Do I need anything from here? Yeah, there's wife again. This is only for the Japanese domestic market. This is the Pentel crayon. But I have a set here. I know, but do I need anything else from here? What do we have? So this is where I put my brushes. Paper. Shout out to Tsukuma Kamiten. Great brushes, great brushes. What can I take from here? Okay, I'll take the... This is a curious case where the body is different. I'm probably not able to see it from the ridges, but here it has ridges on the body, so I'll take this one. This is the pale orange pen. Let's go over here. So this is the pale orange. I'll take a pale orange with me. Of course, I will have, in my drawing stuff, I will have stuff from other brands. I have a whole lot of stuff, but I will not bring anything with me tomorrow. Tomorrow is only Pentel. I have one more point liner, why not? I will be bringing... So for example, I could bring this one with me. This is the Pentel brush pen that you know and love, but this one with the green marking, this is exclusive right now to the Japanese domestic market. The brush tip is quite big. So I will not be bringing this tomorrow because it's not something that you can find in the Swiss market, at least right now. Maybe in the future. I should bring some sign artist pens. I'll bring one, maybe two. Yeah, you see, this is also from the Japanese domestic market. I don't know why it has like this tip, the color tip, but it's different. It's slightly different. I will not bring it tomorrow. And one more Pentel brush pen. I like to have multiple of them with me just in case. So it goes into the pile here. What else? What else should I bring? Let's go here. Just for, funsies. This is the Japanese container. The camera is not focusing very well, but this is Japanese container. And this is the European container. I should probably bring one of these. This is the pigmented one, so I'll bring one. Do I want to bring different colors? Maybe the green. A couple more steel blues. This was something that Pentel Switzerland gifted me. This is to store the brushes. They were quite nice. I'll bring this with me as well. A blue of these. Why not? And a Pentel pocket brush as well. I'll bring that as well. I usually overbring, meaning that I will not use every single thing that I bring with me. So this is very important. I will not bring pencils with me. They will provide me pencils. They will provide me, they'll provide me a Pentel pencil. It's not your ends. They will give me something else differently. Why not a gray one as well? That's really cool. Yeah, from this set, I think it's everything. Let's see if there's anything from the drawer. Yes, the Pentel drawer and other companies. Let's see if there's anything I want to bring from here. Continuing on with the brushes for tomorrow. So this is where I keep most of my Pentel stuff, most of my Pentel brushes. And what is it that I'll take tomorrow? So I have a couple of Japanese exclusive items here, so I will not be taking these tomorrow. I have these really cool miniatures that Pentel Japan gifted me, so that's cool. These are also Japanese exclusive products. One more brush. 2 red brushes, just in case. Red always pops. It's a very good color to have. Maybe some pink. Of course, I do have stuff from other brands mixed in here. And yeah, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I have Pentel watercolor. That's pretty cool, right? Different. They're not something that you see in the European market. I think that's it in terms of what it is that I'll take tomorrow in regards to brush materials from Pentel. I'll also, of course, be using the stuff that they give me tomorrow. But of course, you will be with me during the event tomorrow because I'll be taking the camera to record. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the pile for tomorrow. It's a whole lot of brushes. I will not be taking paper with me beside my book. I'll definitely be taking example drawings for people to see. That's always a good idea to have. Yeah, I think that's it. For the final stages of prep, I'm just putting the brushes into the Pentel carry package, or the Pentel brush holder, the pens, I always forget the name. Just pile it over next to my book, grab some additional brushes, and then I also have a small box, big box actually, that I put all the other brushes for tomorrow. Yeah, just putting them all nicely together alongside the book, my cards, all the brushes. Here's a quick zoom into the content. You can see all the brushes there. And yeah, this part is very cool. Bit of my current sketchbook. Actually, it's a sketchbook I would very much like to publish in the future. It contains around 40 drawings detailing my trip to Japan. I will also be bringing a couple of my copies of my book, but not for sale, only for people to be able to flip them and see what can be made with Pentel brushes, as yeah, a lot of drawings were made with Pentel brushes. Now, for your awareness, my book is available on my website. If you just Google my name, Marcio Barra, super easy to find. And this is a collection of drawings made from 2019 to 2022. It's my first book, self-published, so please check it out. So for the next part of the video, I'm actually switching to just recording my voice while showcasing a bit of the footage of the trip. Nothing too crazy, just a trip to from Lausanne to Delemont, showing the vistas, showing my current watch store. Of course, I always go there. Yeah, the shaky camera footage is not on purpose. I'm not the best cameraman. I just know how to hit record on my camera. I need to learn how to do image stabilization. But here I'm just heading towards the train. It is a trip of around 1.5 hours, but it is quite pleasant. Here's me. The weather was quite nice that day, which was very good. Sun has been definitely lacking the past few days. And one good thing of just being able to go by train is that I'm able to draw a bit and warm up before any event. So here just warming up a bit. Of course the train shakes a bit. It's not always the easiest, but the vistas definitely make up for it, how beautiful it is. I'm not able to sleep on the train unless I'm very fatigued. Here we arrived in Delemont, just showing, this is right next to the entrance of the gare of the train station. Myself heading into Page d'Encre, or ink page, the translation to English. Showing a bit the vitrine, the display, but most important part is this display here with the Pentel items, and of course the poster referring to my live drawing session. Very cool. I'm very happy with, even though it's a small event, I'm always happy to attend these. Of course, the point liners. Inside, a small poster as well. I had a table to draw. Usually I do request for a table, a vertical display for me to draw, but this time was a table. Here's the display of products. Yeah, just showing a bit this was actually in the middle. I had already drawn quite a bit at this time. So yeah, the table was already a bit of a slight mess. And here is, I did ask one of the staff to record me while I draw so that I have the content. So here's me starting to draw. It's a quick portrait. These are always a success. And here's the footage sped up because no one has time to watch 5 minutes of me drawing. Trying to make it as fast as possible for you. Though I do like to show the reaction, as that's always a fun part for everyone to see. People are always happy. Another portrait. It was actually getting a bit cold in the afternoon, so I did put my jacket. But yeah, a big portrait this time. You can see the table was a big mess. We had drawn quite a bit here. I wasn't able to record or take a photograph of every single thing that I drew, unfortunately, as I was busy with drawing. But I'm fortunate to have been able to record some drawings, and thank you so much to the team at Page d'Encre for helping with the recording. And this is the final drawing that I will show. This was the only one that I was able to record, and not a portrait, just a drawing. I already put the footage up on my Instagram, but here's slightly less sped up. I might put the recording in real time also on my YouTube, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, here I was just drawing and talking to people. You can see that I was showcasing my book here to people and explaining the techniques. Then get back to drawing. You can see me waving my hands. This means that I'm talking to people or explaining what it is that I'm doing. I had to look at references for a wrench because I wanted to draw some type of mechanic girl. Drawing the second arm, and then the wrench where I searched for the reference just to be able to I'm not very good with drawing wrenches. Here's me saying bye-bye, heading to the Gar. Weather starting to turn a bit, but still sunny. Here, just me looking moody, waiting for the train. And happy that the train arrived on time. It always does. It always arrives on time here. And it was time to head back home. In total, it was around 8 hours of drawing, more or less. It was quite fun. I really appreciate doing these events. Last few seconds of the video, I want to thank you all so much who saw all the way to the end, and let me know if you like this type of content. I would like to do more in the future. Thank you so much.